Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening to the Marriage is Tougher Than Woodpecker Lips podcast. This is Bryan, joined by my co-host, Paul. We'd like to welcome you to a community meant for the men of the world to share their thoughts and perspectives on marriage. We can learn from each other's experiences and help each other be better husbands. This week on the pod, we're going to continue our series with part 6. This title is How to Fold a Fitted Sheet and Other Marriage Mysteries.
All right, before we hop all the way in, we'd like to say welcome. This is your first time. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you've been rocking with us for a while, welcome back. If this episode gives you any value, please share it with a friend or someone that you think could be impactful or uplifting too. You can go to marriageitougher.com. If you have any questions and want to leave a comment, just hit the contact form. If you'd like to be a guest, hit that same form and let us know. And you can search Marriage is Tougher on any social media platform if you have any questions, comments, or like to go deeper on any conversations. We really appreciate you taking your time out. Now let's get into the show.
Yeah. So I'm just going to run right into this and let the folks know that it's all about the corners. It's all about lining up the seams. And pro tip, be okay with imperfection. Because even when you follow all the steps, it's not going to fold like a regular sheet or like a flat sheet. It's just not.
That is so true. And annoying.
It's just not possible. So get that in your head. It's just not possible.
That's game right there. Freedom for all of you. Be free. Yeah. Let it be imperfect.
And then there's always...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say the first time I remember being married and trying to fit a folded sheet. Because fitted sheets, listen, no one's folding those, right? When you're single, you have one, you wash it, it goes right back on. There's no folding. There's no multiple. There's none of that. So right. I never even thought about it. I was just like, well, I mean, it always comes out in a ball from the dryer and I just put it on. Like, what do I do with this? And then you get married and you have extra stuff. And I was like, what is this? Like, how does this even work? I'm just going to ball this thing up. Which, for freedom's sake, we now hold our sheets in, like, you know how you can buy those like compartments, it's like really for shoes, but you can hang them in a closet and you can put shoes in them and they just thing. But it's the one that we have is kind of enclosed, so you can, that's where we do it. We literally just roll up our fitted sheet and shove it in one of those shoe compartments, and then our pillowcases go in one place, the other sheets go in another place. Like, so they're just all right there. So
I like that.
Yeah, it's really nice. It saves space and it saves frustration. Yeah. So you're welcome. For those out there who need something to do, who just want to roll their sheets, just buy one of those and say, you've had this organizational, experience, and now you're going to go for this.
Okay. So you're not really interested in learning how to fold a fitted sheet then, because you have no need. You've created your own.
I have no need. But I have learned.
Oh, okay.
Like, this came later, right? This is in our house now. Our old house, there were fitted sheets, and
I got you.
I tried to skirt off of those all the time. I'm just not doing it. But
that's what my wife does. I'm the fitted sheet folder.
That's good.
Hey, here you go.
Take care of this. You do this real quick. That's fine.
And I think it has more to do with me just being taller. So when I go to fold it, it's not going to hit the floor. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to lay it across anything. I'm just tall enough and know how to do it. So, it's 10, 15-second job.
Yeah. I mean, but it sounds like you're a pro. Maybe you should do a tutorial.
So I've been folding sheets. I don't know if you remember this. Back in church, how old were we? I don't even know how old we were, bro. But we were doing something with maybe like vacation Bible study or something like that, and we were probably preparing to do a skit. And as we broke things down, there were some sheets that had to be put away. And I remember distinctly, this will probably stay with me for the rest of my life, but I remember distinctly that the woman who oversaw us gave us some sheets to fold. And I very quickly was just like, and it was like nice and neat and
Mm-hmm.
even. And she's like, "Oh, you've been doing this." Like, yeah, my mom plays no
Yeah.
games.
Listen, that's fantastic. I love that memory.
Yeah.
I don't remember it, but I love
Okay.
that you have that memory. And
Yeah, I
as you
mean,
say
it was
it,
more impactful for me.
I was thinking of it, and I was like, oh, okay, I have a vague memory of it, but like, you know, validation is real,
Yeah,
you
yeah. Oh
know?
no, I felt real good. I was like, yeah, yeah. But then it was also made me feel like I'm about to put myself into some more work right now.
Well, that part.
Yeah,
Like,
You-
I'm gonna go outside. Can I go outside now?
or at least I want to.
Right.
But
That part.
oh man, um, so we have the second tag here, the other marriage mysteries.
Man, um, let me tell you about something I never knew. Right. And it's funny about marriage, right? Because it's the quintessential bringing two worlds together. And when your world has only been one way, you think there's only one way to do certain things. So I got married and I thought I knew how to fold towels. Like I thought, like towels, washcloths, hand towels, everything's the same, right?
Mhm.
Fold them and basically into fours, like fold each into four until they're small enough to, however, whatever you're using, they stack up on each other. It's great. But my wife has a system of, um, in essence, it ends up in thirds. So it's
Okay.
like a top, and then like the sides fold underneath, stacked on top of each other. So it's like a 3 layer thing when it sits, and it is cute. It's
Yeah.
cute, but it's not really space efficient. You can't get you can only stack so many, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, and most closets, not walk-in closets, but like storage closets, bathroom closets, whatever they are in the hall, they're more wide than they are tall, right? So
Right.
you need some height space. But anyway, when I got married, it's not a hard thing to do, but it was just like a thing. Like I would fold them my way. Like, no, that's not how we do them. Redo them. Or like, then it was eventually got to let me show you how to do this, right? Like, okay. All that to say is, yeah, there are just different things in marriage. I now fold them in threes, and that's kind of how we do it. I don't know if my daughter knows any other way to fold them, you know.
I got you.
I will say our no, even our like beach towels, well, they're rolled because they fit in the bag a little differently when you roll them.
Right. Right.
Um, so yeah, I don't know if my daughter knows any other way. But the funny thing about that is, even my wife got this from her mentor when she was spending time heavy in their home. Like she saw that because I don't think she grew up. I think it was just regular squares, put them in fourths and stack, but she liked the way it looked, and her mentor is amazing. So it's one of those things like, oh, this is an amazing person. Let me do what they do, right? So now
Yeah. Yeah.
this is what it looks like when you see a hall closet with towels. They're going to look really nice. They're going to be, in threes. You're going to see them stacked up real nice and pretty, and that's how it goes. So there are other mysteries. Is there anything that you didn't do that you now do because you've incorporated things because you're married or because of your wife?
So I'll have to think about that for a second because my brain is still on the towel folding. My towel folding journey was a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
However, started the same, right? Just boom, in half again. It it's fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I worked retail for a while, and I would notice walking through the store how their towels were folded. And so I tried it one day, right? If you have the towel hanging long ways, you would fold it into thirds, right? One end to the middle, one end
Mm-hmm.
over, and then end to end would go to the middle, and then you'd fold it in half again, and it's just nice and neat. To your point, stacks really thick, so you know it. If you don't have a lot of space, vertical space, it could become a problem. However, if your towels have matching patterns on them, I've learned that they all match. Like
Mm.
I have a set of towels now that have lines. If I fold them in that manner,
Mm-hmm.
all the lines all the way up line up. And in my mildly OCD brain,
Mm-hmm.
there's no other way you should ever fold a towel. More recently, in an effort to save time, I've found that starting the towel how I originally did, first in half, rather than doing the thirds the long way, fold it in half first, then the the short end going middle to middle,
Mm-hmm.
and then in half is just a faster way to do it because I could do that standing up and not having to lay it down. So that's what I do now, and I pretty much get the same result as far as the everything lining up. That's all I have to say on that. But thinking about something I do now because I'm married. Um, the, I would say I try to put systems into place
Okay.
in order to make things one more efficient, two a little bit neater around the home. Case in point, if y'all listened a couple episodes ago, I told you about putting the coat rack up. That is up, by the way. I keep
Nice.
holding me accountable to that. Um, things like that. I want to say I don't know. I don't think I have anything else off the top of my head that I do now because I'm married, other than folding the fitted sheets because she doesn't want to.
Yeah, that's solid. You guys have been together for a while though, so it's probably
Yeah,
hard to like
and
kind of.
like I said, like we share most of our responsibilities around the house. Um, I don't eat as much pizza as I would like because Katie doesn't like cheese. So I guess that's one thing.
Oh, that's wild. She just doesn't like it. It's not like she's allergic to milk or has a intolerance or anything. Just
Nah, just doesn't like it. Doesn't like mayonnaise. Doesn't like white creamy sauce. So
yeah, I've only known one other person in my life that just didn't like cheese. Like a lot of people can't have it because they can't have it. But I've only
right, no,
met
she's just
one
grossed
other
out by
person
it.
that's like not doing cheese. I'm like, they're like, oh, there's cheese on that? Yeah. Oh, not doing it. Like, what?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And then like even if I'm doing a pasta dish, like not making any creamy sauce, whether it has cheese in it or not, like
Yeah.
the creamy sauce is just like not for her.
Mm.
So I got to be careful about that because like there's been some hurt feelings in the past, and like not so much that she's said it, but I could just tell. Like she'd come over like, "Oh, what are you making?" And then she sees like, hmm.
That
And by the way, those hurt feelings go both
yeah,
directions.
right, 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 right.
Yeah, like
She's
she's like, "Oh,
sad
you
because
didn't
she can't
consider
eat the
me,"
thing,
and I'm
and
like, "You
you're
just can't eat what I made." Like,
right. Yeesh.
yeah.
Yeah, that
So
brings up a solid point. Like, there's things that are so natural, either like a societal norm or like a familiar norm that you grew up with that you just do, and it's just either not it's either brand new or like something someone can't deal with because either a preference or like a literal can't, which is wild when you join those two worlds together. And some
Yeah.
don't even come out until you're like been in it for a while,
Right.
right?
Right.
Like, ugh, that's uh, that's intense. I'm glad that you know that though. That's listen. I'm just playing that over, just knowing you two, knowing that like, oh, excited little giddy, like what's going on over there, and then like a straight face, like what is this
Yeah.
disgustingness?
Yeah. And then the question, what's in that? Don't let it be some heavy cream.
Yeah, right. Oh man. Oh, that's wild. The creamy sauce though, that goes hard
Yeah.
when it can.
And the funny thing is, like, she super, super hates mayonnaise and super, super loves crab cakes. Yeah.
Okay.
So I had this conversation with her one time. I'm like, there's mayonnaise in crab cakes, right? Because she was requesting that I make them for her. And she was like, yeah, I'm just going to play ignorant on this one because I can't taste it. So,
Yeah. That's wild.
Mhm.
Man.
Now, I keep looking at this and other marriage mysteries.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that keeps popping in my head is the restroom or the bathroom. And I'm hesitant to put this out there, but it's funny to me. So I'm going to because we've been together for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
right? Married for going on 8 years now. And my wife won't go to the bathroom in front of me. And I find it almost, what's the word I'm looking for? Almost offensive. It's like so weird. Like we're married,
Right.
right? Like you've seen all my gross stuff. I've seen most of your gross stuff.
Right.
And
Except
like
for
I have
this
no qualms
apparently.
about it, right?
Right.
Like if I gotta go and you're in there, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm coming in. Like you're in the shower, you're brushing your teeth. Like I get it. Like maybe you don't like it, but I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
But if the roles were reversed and I'm in there, she will wait. And I find it strange.
That is a
Is
mystery.
is your marriage the same?
There is I don't think it's my wife's preference, but if
Mm-hmm.
it's a need, that I mean, for me, it's like you know, I'm in there, like
Right.
it's just his. Um, but for our sake, we definitely have three toilets in the house,
Yeah.
and there's only three people. So,
Right. Right.
for
Right.
the sake of consideration, depending on what you need to do, it's considerate to just find another seat, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
Um, but if push comes to shove, there's no qualms with either of us, I don't think. And I've never even thought about it until you said that now. Um, Now I do have a friend, one of my former coworkers. She doesn't care about anything, and she would even when she was, you know, early in her marriage or whatever, or even before they were married, it was no qualms. Like she's like, yeah, I just randomly hear her talking to other people. I was like, yo, that's wild. Like you don't even know this person. Like you're just in there. She's like, I don't care. Like, So she's like, well, we've done other things, so like, you know,
Right.
so.
Right. Right.
But I think it's each person's comfort level. That's wild because you guys have been together for a long time,
Yeah.
like married for 8, but that's not the whole story. So like,
Right. Right. Yeah. Like we're all together. We're going on 14 years.
yeah, yeah, That's, hey,
It's wild, man.
each marriage is different, right?
And is it strange that I almost find it offensive? Like, because there's, it's not like, oh, I'm trying to see something,
Right.
right?
Because you're
It's
going
just
to the
like,
bathroom,
come
right?
in. Like,
Yeah.
what's the problem? Like, I got to do what I got to
Yeah.
do. This saves time.
Yeah. It's offensive, but it can be like, is there something about me that's not making you want to come in? Like, do I not make you
That's
comfortable? And I
that
think
is
that's
true.
the deep down.
Yeah, like something. It feels like, is there something relationally that is missing?
Hmm.
Right? Like, is there a layer of trust that's missing?
Yeah.
Which is maybe something I need to explore because I've never really brought it up to her because it's really not that important.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's something I think about
Yeah.
from time to time.
Because like you come out and you see her sprinting into the bathroom, you're like,
Well, no. So here's the thing. I think I've told you in the past. Usually, when we walk past each other, especially in that sort of situation, right? So, like, just to put you in the scenario, right? I finish doing whatever it is I'm doing. I open a door. She's standing there, and there's a doorway
hmm,
passing interaction, right? It is not out of the realm of possibility for us to touch on each other
hmm,
in that
yeah,
transition,
yeah, yeah.
right? Um, whether it just be a kiss, a hug, a brush, a little
Hmm.
smack, whatever the
Yeah.
case may be. And I find it just kind of funny that if we have that transition, right? And but let's say maybe I open the door for her and I'm like, hey, you can come in. Like she'll just stand there and wait. Or she'll step in a little bit, right? And she'll just stand there. I'm like, all right, I gotta go. So get
Yeah.
out.
You're like, but I'm just brushing my teeth.
Yeah, yeah. I've legitimately left the bathroom with my toothbrush in my mouth before,
That is a
which is
marriage mystery,
yeah,
but I'm sure it's not uncommon. I'm sure people, husbands and wives both are like, yeah, I'm not going in there while they're in there. So,
yeah.
hmm.
I don't know,
Listen,
man. Just
I feel if that's your story, man, hit us up, leave us a comment somewhere. Uh,
facts.
Hit us up in our DMs. Let us know what your story is on that, because that's fun.
Yeah, I think it feels to me like maybe she's not as comfortable around me as I would like her to be.
Yeah, that's probably what it boils down to.
It has really nothing to do with the bathroom.
Right.
It's we've been together for so long. How comfortable are you around me?
Hmm. Yeah, that is a
Which
mystery.
really just means we need to have that conversation
That's it.
so
You
I can
can
stop
put
thinking about it.
you can put all marriage mysteries to bed by having a conversation.
Maybe. We'll see. I'll let you know. I'll report back.
I appreciate that. Well, now that you got all the towel folding and sheet folding remedies, you can now win in your marriage because you can take care of those things.
There you go.
You got anything else on this?
No, I think I'm good.
Well, we appreciate you guys rocking through us with this series, as they're a little bit lighthearted and just real life. Um, if you have any ideas for topics, hit us up, searching Marriage is Tougher on any social media platform, or go to marriagestougher.com and hit the contact form. We appreciate the time that you spent to listen to this episode. Again, if this has impacted you or it's just funny or, something that you like to talk about but don't know how to bring it up, send your spouse this episode and tell them to listen to it and then have a conversation about it. Um, yeah, we appreciate it, and we'll chat with you guys later.
Peace.